Okay, this car has some good qualities and some bad qualities, and I'm going to run through those with you now. I've deliberately rigged this up so you can see the left wing mirror, because that's the first place I'm going to start. The wing mirrors are first of all too small, and they are in completely the wrong position. It's very, very difficult to look at them while you're driving. 0 to 60 test, 3, 2, 1, go. Can't use them while you're driving without twisting and moving your head. That's ridiculous. When you're using these mirrors, you should be able to just glance at them. And that's 60. They're way too low, they're way too far back, and there's no real evident reason for them to be in such a stupid place. Now, the second thing about this car, which is a negative, is it just does not like going around corners. Getting this car to go around corners is like steering a barge. It just doesn't happen. You know, you turn and it just feels like the car wants to carry on going. So, you know, give it a bit of a wiggle test. You see how much this car rolls, you see how much it rocks about. You're not going to want to do an emergency swerve in this vehicle. So if you're thinking about ferrying loved ones around and driving up and down a motorway, you really don't want to be in a situation where you've got to do emergency swerves in this vehicle, because you're just not going to be able to do it and keep the vehicle in control. I know that may sound a bit graphic, but this is the way the car is. I mean, I'm doing 40 miles an hour now. Quick wobble like that, the car is snaking and it's rolling. Very frightening. The brakes are not that great either. You don't really feel that the whole braking system is working in perfect synchronization. It's almost like one caliper's coming on here, then the next one, then the next one, the next one. You don't get that smooth delivery, and I don't feel very confident with them as well. On good notes, when you're driving in a straight line, the vehicle is actually quite pleasant to drive. It's nice driving position, seating position. You've got an excellent display there of the speedo and temperature, etc, etc. So you've got no obstruction of the dials by the steering wheel, which happens so many times in cars. Center console, very basic. You can operate that without taking your eyes off the road. That's going to be a good thing. Still got the old school handbrake with the cable. 5-speed gearbox, electric windows. Nice big cosy seats. They're a bit like captain seats really, but they don't twist around. The interior, not bad, pretty bland. A bit boring if anything. But what lets this car down is silly little things. But I'm going to go around this roundabout now just to demonstrate what the steering is like on this car, or the actual cornering rather. It just goes around like an old boat. It just doesn't like it at all. And this is a front wheel drive too, and the front end of this car is just not going around the corner. The car feels heavy as well, and I'm the only passenger in here. If you're thinking about buying one of these, you're obviously thinking about ferrying a lot of people around, and just like with the Toyota Verso, there's a lot of better cars out there. So really, I think stay away from these. You're going to be wasting your money. A VW Charan, Ford Galaxy, say Alejandra, something along those lines. Both very similar vehicles, if not identical in many ways. These cars, they're just not well put together, they're not well designed, they haven't spent a lot of money on research. The brakes are no good, the cornering's no good. It's worthwhile checking out different vehicles, because these cars, they really are no good at all.